Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, DeAndre Ayton's a defensive anchor in the middle. He talked about his ambition at the end of the floor, saying, I just want to be able to guard 1 through 5. That's my goal. I'm going to show my opponent why he is not supposed to be on the same floor as me. Brian, plenty of confidence.
And the talent to deliver, Allie, for sure. Thank you. And with all the injuries this year, the championship is really a matter of who's left standing.
Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. Clearly, you have to be good. You have to be healthy, and some of that requires luck when you're talking about being healthy. And so it's obvious over the years that typically championship teams have been the most healthy teams. And some of that is good fortune. But I think another part of it is the training staffs of those championship teams. They're critically important to preventing injury and then helping guys work through injuries when they happen.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for Charlotte, at the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Terry Rozier is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the 5. Now here's Hayward. Williams passes to Rozier.
What you say?
Oh, my
goodness. Come on now. Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
That one drops for him. Durant's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Hayward, good. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. Outside Oubre. Pass to Hayward from deep. And the Hornets, another 3.
This is why Hayward makes the big bucks, folks. It's not just about making shots. It's about making shots in the biggest moments.
Now here's Paul, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Oubre. Pass to Williams. Hayward outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Paul. His last outing, he had 18 points. Down low. The kick to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Hayward against Durant. To the inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Hayward.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Inside. Lays out. It's stolen by Washington. Oubre with it. And a two-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Durant following the bucket by the Hornets. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Oubre. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Smith against Paul. Pass to Durant. Here's Craig. Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Count that one.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Charlotte trailing. Rozier outside. Smith passes to Washington. Back to Smith. All sorts of time. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And he comes up with a bucket.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Rozier against Booker. Now here's Rozier. He's closely guarded. Shot clock at 6. And Ayton pulls it down.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Nick Richards out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Throws it up high. It's intercepted. Hayward left side. Smith outside. Pass to Rozier. Here's Richards. He's covered by Ayton. Up top, Smith. Fires the three. And the Hornets, another three. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Hayward outside. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Paul. Oh, there's the alley. Hayward with a steal. Now the Hornets moving it up. From downtown, knocks down the long J. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Richards. And it's Oubre in for Smith. The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Craig against Washington. He shoots. Rozier can't get it to go.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Pass to Booker. Durant against Rozier. 6 to shoot. Nice shot by Durant. And now a 7-point Suns lead.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Good chance here for Hayward. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Hayward's got 13 now.
How about this old school look from Hayward? Not afraid to knock down that mid-range J. To heck with those analytics.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half.
Easy to see that this Hornet squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, do you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on, and they can really outwork more experienced older teams in some cases.
Maladone's checked in for Charlotte. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maladon. Oubre on the wing. His last outing, he had 18 points. Oh, Booker with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. .111 left to play in the first half. The Suns leading. Right side Durant to the paint. That's good from Craig on the assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game. 59 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Oubre. Pass to Washington. Over Craig. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
On the wing, Durant. Guarded by Hayward. Paul passes to Booker. Clock at 6. Here's Craig. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Booker, the pass to Craig. Back to Booker. Now Durant, guarded by Hayward. Over to the left wing. Paul for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Really aggressive play that time by Paul at the arc, letting the other team know he's also got that kind of range.
And so that's the end of the first half. Suns ahead. They lead by 11. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 18 points, 7 assists, and 1 steal. And that'll about do it as we...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Now here's Durant. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Now here's Oubre. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
And there's the lob. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Booker finds Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And Durant with the big finish.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Knocked loose. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Paul. Durant's got 22 points. Here's Rozier. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Washington's shot is good.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Now here's Durant. 22 points for him. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. from outside the arc. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Oubre. Hayward with it. Rozier outside. Shoots over Paul. Rozier can't get it to go. Now here's Craig. He's got 6. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Richards is checked in for Washington. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Rozier. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. And here's Craig. Durant finds Paul. Back to Durant. And here's Ayton. Williams defending from 12 feet. And it's Phoenix with another.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Bouknight. From the top of the key, count it. Rozier's got 6.
Well, that's why you can't give Rozier that kind of room. I mean, he's active on the offensive end, and usually he's going to find his shot.
Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
1:39 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Bouknight. Rozier outside. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Rozier's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Ayton passes to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. And the Hornets call time here. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith's checked in. 1:05 left to play in the third quarter. McGowan's fires in the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
On the wing, Durant shoots, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Durant's got 26 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul. Stolen by Ayton.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
The Suns have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Durant. For 3. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Durant. Booker's got 11.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McGowan's. Here's Bouknight. 5 to shoot. No luck on that one. Outside Paul. Up and over Smith. And another basket for Phoenix.
You know, it's amazing to me how Chris Paul does not sacrifice any accuracy when he shoots it off the dribble. He's a catch-and-shoot guy with some reliability, and off the dribble just as good.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. back to the game. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Dennis Smith, P.J. Washington out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Teo Maladon, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5, and it's good for 2.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Charlotte has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. Back to Smith. Durant against Oubre. Smith passes to Washington. Connects from downtown.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Paul finds Ayton, and stolen by Williams. Oubre against Durant, takes a 13-footer, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Smith. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside, Williams. Here's Oubre, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Craig. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've made the offense uncomfortable, creating turnovers with the defensive pressure and cashing in on the other end.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. And so Oubre nails them both. And here's Paul. On the wing, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Charlotte has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Outside Oubre. To the paint. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. And Durant with the big finish.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Poke loose. Paul with it. Now guarded by Rozier. And he lobs it up. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Durant with the big finish.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Hayward. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer Rozier. Sends it home from three-point land. Rozier's got 9 points here in the second half.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
And that one's good by Durant.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, BA, this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
4 on the clock. Here's Bouknight.
With the foul.
Excellent D there from Booker. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, that CP3 has always got his head up. I mean, he's always eager to find the open guy.
.133 left to play in the fourth. Pass to McGowans. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
For the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. On the wing, Durant. Back to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Phoenix with the ball. Paul passes to Durant. And the Suns get another 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to McGowans. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's McGowans. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Paul. Booker fires from way outside. Yep, it's good.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on, and I think in a pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment, and we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, Katie.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill,